Oh. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. And
Hi,
Hypnicity
everybody.
and Wiki are both here. Oh, my goodness. That's awesome. What a weekend, Jean. Had quite the weekend.
Hi, Allie. I'm so
I
thrilled to see you. I want to hear all
know.
about how wonderful the weekend was.
And we're going to hear about what Jean did as well, because I want her to tell us where we can find that interview. Because Jean did a beautiful interview, I believe, earlier in the week, right? It wasn't the weekend.
It
It was
was
in the
last
week.
night. It was
Oh,
last
it was
night.
last night. Oh, okay.
And I put it
Okay.
on my community tab. And it's a
Oh,
radio
good.
show where they interviewed me for the first half, and then we did a few readings on the second half. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
very interesting, and a lot of love and very kind, gentle, loving individuals, very open-minded, and I was actually asked back to come back again to do another one. Yeah, so I think it went well.
Wow, Jean. That's wonderful. And we'll get you hopefully some private clients, I would imagine, from this as well. But yeah, just the fact you're out there helping people on this forum. So it is on your community page. So we can go over to Sun Psychic Jean's community page if you want to listen to it. It's not a visual, right? It's just
No,
just
it's a
the
radio.
audio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I
Um,
can post the actual. They did send me a copy of the audio, so I can post it. But that was just the link, so maybe I'll post it,
okay.
and yeah, so
Sure.
everybody can
So we can
listen.
go over and check it out if we, yeah, I would really love to watch it. I really would. So I wish that I had been able to visually tape Terry Suzuki's beautiful work that she did yesterday. It was my pleasure to be her MC, even though I was a little busy just when it started because I still had somebody asking me some questions at the table. But she is a natural. She is fabulous at what she does. She's in her environment. The energy was quite good. They had all kinds of folks there. They had this was in Bellevue at the MeWe Festival. She's there again today. So if you go up there, I think it's a $5 admission fee. Last night she was to do a guided meditation, and I can't wait to hear how that went. But about 3 to 4 o'clock, we went in together while she did a reading of the room. They could ask questions, and so I got to hold the mic and walk over and like somebody would on Phil Donahue or something, and
Wow.
and it was just so great, and the energy in the room was really really nice. We had people want to hear from pets and from loved ones. And there was a guy in the room who asked a question, and he had a really, really strong dream that his grandmother had come through and told him what to do about something. And just when he asked the question, I said, "You've got it. You've got the power. You need to, because I know if he had that dream, and I said that dream is real. I said you had that visitation with your grandma, and I said, so then Terry mentioned that, we do dream detective work here. So I hope people will come along. I certainly handed out my cards, and it was wonderful to see both Vicky and Alani, and Vicky and her sisters, and Alani and her husband, and lots of other people. It was funny too because every short time I would say, "You look familiar." People were looking so familiar to me, but I think I know that I did never met them, so I just know they're part of the Soul family. But yeah, I'm hoping to
Wow.
bring some of these people to the channel at some point. I do have on the 3rd of March. I do have the lady that I love her cards, Kathy Nichols. I have her
Oh,
coming to the channel and
wow.
talking about that. Yeah, I know. She lives in Asheville, North Carolina, and her stuff is just gorgeous, just gorgeous. So, looking forward to that. So, when is your next in-person? Do you know? Do you have that
Yes, it's on
set up?
March 3rd. I have
Okay.
a psychic festival, and on April 2nd, I have the one that I've done before. So the one
Okay.
on March 3rd, I haven't done that one before. There'll be my first time. I've walked it, but I haven't actually presented
Uh
at
huh.
it. and
Yep.
I'm going to read a room on both of them. So I'm sorry, it's March 4th. It's Saturday, March 4th,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then Sunday, April 2nd. Or they're the two, and they're back to back. But
Excellent.
yeah, so it's exciting.
And that's right in your area, the DC Metro. Yeah.
It
Okay.
is. It
Okay.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That is so great, Jean. That's so great.
And there
Yeah.
are many more. That
Oh, are there? Yeah.
there are. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm
they are
trying to
addicting.
figure out if I like it or not. I don't know if I do. I was telling Jean, I'm so comfortable being at home in my comfort zone. It isn't that I don't want to interact with people, because I had really great interactions with people. But I'm not a salesperson, and I could see other people up, come on over here. We want to do, that kind of thing. I can't do that. That isn't me. So, you know, but I'd be willing to try it another time, especially working with Terry, because she's just fabulous, and she was a busy lady. So yeah, it's so nice to work in real time with folks we know here and see. So
It really
thank
is. It really
you.
is. How lovely. How lovely.
Yes. And Terry did put up a short little video of on her channel, if you guys want to see that one. But, all right.
It was lovely to see you both there in the environment. It's a beautiful area.
It is a beautiful area. It's in that Embassy Suites where the ceiling is really, really high, and that, the rooms are sort of around. And we were sitting right next to a crystal table, with all kinds of beautiful stones. And then we had, on the other side, we had an astrologer. So it was like, woo, we had a lot,
Lots of energy.
lots
Yeah.
of energy. And the lady across from us was doing teacup readings. So it was kind of cool that there was a variation as well of different things that were
Wow.
being done. Yeah. Yeah. It was kind of cool. So
That is really, really neat.
very good. All right. So I'm going to say
Fascinating.
hello to some of these. Wow, we got 44 people here. Thank you so much. We got Kiba, and we got her mom, Marcia. We got Hypnicity and Kim. SunPsychic Jean is here. Yeah. Hi, Greg Dixon. Are you leaving soon? I think you're leaving. I thought you might be leaving this weekend. Laurie Mars, I got your question. Thank you. Let's see. Alika. I'm sorry, Akila. I flipped the letters. I apologize. Jenny. Um, let's see. Viviani, Miss Viviani, busy. Lisa. And no, I got it, Lori. I got your question, so you're all set. Thank you, dear. Esther is here. Hypnicity, I got your question. Um, Hi, Gerald. I'm going to be reaching out to you on Monday to see what we can reschedule. I felt really bad that I had to cancel because my back was killing me. So, hi, Kate. It's good to see you. I met a guy there at the thing that had a visitation with his grandmother. I wish I could have gotten his name, but we told him about the show. Valerie, Warrior Girl, Maeve, T-Barb, Juno. Oh my God. Well, thank you for signing up for SunPsychic Jean's channel. I appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you very much. And
Yeah,
Stacy Richardson says, I'm here, Allie. Do you know who Stacy Richardson is? Was
I
she
do.
somebody that you saw yesterday?
I don't think she was there unless she came in and didn't tell me.
No, she says, I'm here, Allie. I don't know
Okay.
why.
Thank you, dear. Hi, Teresa. Hi, G. Covington. My goodness, this is amazing. Sharon Sipe. There you go. Starfish Jenny, Juno. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Lovely to
Maeve,
see
I got
everybody.
your question. I know. I'm afraid I miss people. Anyway, I guess Bora Bora. Oh my goodness.
Arlene and Valerie and Teresa and Mama Bear and Mary Ellen. And make sure everybody hits the thumbs up.
Please, yes, if you wouldn't
Yeah,
mind. Okay, Amy, I got it. Um, Thank you, Marcia Green, for putting that up there as well.
it really helps the
And
channel. Hmm.
hi, Stacy Richardson. It's nice to see you. Oh,
Oh,
yes,
and Kim,
Wiki.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Kim is
No,
here
go
and
ahead.
she's saying, plug your book club, Allie. She's reminding you.
Oh,
Kim
okay. We'll
C
do.
is
We'll do,
here.
Kim. Yes, Kim C. She's in my book club. I will definitely do that. Wiki had a reading with Terry yesterday, and it was wonderful, she said, and I remember her sitting there with her. So, yes, I did, Mama Bear. I saw it. Okay. Teresa, TAK, nice to see you. Um,
I will be on with Tarot Stash on Friday. He's coming to my channel for the first time. The premiere, the debut of
all right.
Tarot Stash coming for a collaboration with me. I'm so excited. I'm so looking.
Make sure you go to the restroom before he comes because you'll be laughing so much you could pee your pants. I'm serious too. As he's just a hoot, honestly.
Very
Yeah.
entertaining. Very
Very
entertaining.
entertaining is right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So yes, I started reading last night too. I have a Zoom book club, and we just started it. We had one meeting so far, and it's once a month. And we will be meeting again on the 18th of March. And between now and then, we'll be reading um, Michael Newton's book, Journey of Souls, and it's on my community page if you need it. I did post it there. And you're welcome to join. It's no cost to you. I'm hoping maybe even we can get enough people to break into groups, but we have about 20 people already, and we're going to be picking books to talk about and having a month to do it. You don't have to make a commitment to come every time if you can't make it. It's fine. But we usually meet on a Saturday, and we meet at about 3 o'clock Pacific time, which is 6 Eastern time. And actually, it's tomorrow for Ann Simpson in New Zealand. So, and we also have Gina from the UK, and we have Larika from Sweden. But it's midnight in Sweden, so she has to take a nap before she comes.
Well, that book is also on audio, available on
That's
audio,
right.
isn't it? Yeah.
And on Kindle, yes. It's an older book, but it is a really good, I don't know, it's a good way of dipping your toes into learning a lot about between lifetimes and also our lessons. And it's about regression, that's hypnosis that was done. And actually, when I was reading it, I'm on about chapter 4 now. I remembered my own that I had and all the things I learned, and how when I went to the other side, I knew exactly what I was supposed to be doing in that lifetime, which is, we're sitting here scratching our heads, but we get over there and it's really well known for us. We have to give ourselves that. So yes, please check it out. Additionally, I have on Friday night, I have my first live open mic. And if you are interested in open mic, I'm having one on the 25th, and I'm having one on March 10th. And so, yep.
That
The
is right
first,
up your alley, Allie. I mean,
oh,
I think that's absolutely phenomenal. Because I am a beneficiary of an open mic night, and maybe you can be
that,
too. I think
yes.
that's phenomenal. You're going to get so much traffic, so many people.
Yeah. I've already
Yeah,
gotten about 8 or 9 people that are wanting to come on, including Miss Jenny and a few others, and Claudia Gambaro, and there are others. Some of them don't feel as confident as some other people do, but that's why I'm doing 2, because I don't want to do 8 I want to split it up a little bit. If it continues and more people want to do it, we'll do more. So yeah.
that's
So
lovely.
yes,
So
Jenny will be
exciting.
on. Yay, Jenny. Yay. All right. So just a nod to you, and first of all, also want to thank you, Valerie S., for your donation. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, dear. We appreciate you. Um, we're going to try to read whoever we can. I'd like to start by reading some people we've not read, or somebody that hasn't been read in a while, and then we'll get to the other questions. Okay? And
Sounds
here we
lovely.
go.
If I,
Sounds great.
may I just mention one other thing, right as we're doing announcements? I do know that Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot is still in need. He hasn't reached his goal on his GoFundMe page. So
Okay.
please go over and show him some love, some support, whatever you can do, $1, $5, whatever it is, just
Yeah.
to help him out. If we all band together, we can help him. And I know that I have been in that position before, and
Me too.
the only way you can get past it is to ask for help, and it takes
Hmm.
everything out of you
It
to
does.
ask, to get the courage to ask for help. He's
Yeah.
asking for help, and I couldn't have done it without people helping me. I
That's right.
was
Me
really in a
either.
desperate situation, and I'll never forget it, and I'll always reach out to people who are in need.
That's the way I feel, Jean. Everybody was so good and kind to me, and it was really a difficult thing for me to do, and so appreciative. So yes, I've given some, and when you give, you can also put it on your Facebook page if you have one, and then other people can see it, and we can just keep giving over if we can. So
Right,
yeah,
share it. Right, right.
share it.
Mhm.
Yep. All right, I'm going to start with Lori Mars. She's got a house hunting for her retirement. She says there's a church for conversion in Irving, Illinois. Would it work out well for me? I have to tell you, Lori, that my husband's home, a childhood home, was a converted church. And you got some good juju going on in there, you know?
That's lovely. Good for you, Lori.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited that you found something in Irving, Illinois, and
Mhm.
the double I's are speaking to me as well. The Irving,
Oh,
Illinois, I.
yeah. Aye,
Um,
aye. Yeah. Could look like an 11.
it looks like it's a positive energy around this option for you, Lori. It sounds. I mean, look how strong it's really, really swinging strongly. I would, I would, uh, I would say it's a good option for you, and I would pursue it and make sure you do all of the due diligence and uncover any unknowns about it. But for right now, the energy looks really good, and good for you on that house hunting. My gosh.
Huh. Well, let's see what I got for you. Yeah. All right. So I got the sword, and sometimes things are a double-edged sword. I don't know how much, if this maybe some interior work or there's something that needs to be done in this in order to finish it. I'm not sure. Maybe it's already finished. You said it's a conversion, so I'm thinking it might be. Um, but it says here a breakthrough. So I feel as though there's some good news there. The next one I get is a saucer. Um, just be careful, I think, of the people around there. That's all I'm getting here. It says here that there might be some people who may give you, I don't know, this gossipy people sometimes. Maybe it's that. I'm not 100% sure. But I have that things will work out for you. There is a hammer. It's like it's done. A hammer. This reminds me. It's a regular hammer. A tool for a person making something. But it's also the judge. When the judge hits sort of the gavel is kind of a hammer. You are building something. You are trying to fix it, and you will work it out. So I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes, but just watch out. I don't know who it is. There might be some gossipy people around, or they might just say, oh, you shouldn't buy that. That's not a good, you may have that. It's your choice. Use your own intuition, Lori. Okay. All right. Thank you for the question, Lori. All
Thank you,
right.
Lori.
I'm just going to say that Jenny is receiving a Metatron angel healing today. Well, good for you, Jenny. Woohoo! Send some good juju my way, would you? All right.
Send them over when you're done.
That's right. Send Metatron over to us. That's right. So I have Maeve here with a pretty kitty cat, and she said, should she pursue a career in writing?
Mhm. Let me just see what the guys have to say.
Absolutely.
It's So they're saying nothing ventured, nothing gained. They're saying that if you feel the desire and you have the intuition or the inclination that this is something that you are interested in doing and it's your passion, then want you to go for it. They want you to at least try and at least pursue this and see what shakes out. It may not be exactly what you were thinking. It may be something a little bit different, but as long as you enjoy the creative process and um, actually, I'm seeing ghostwriting, that
Oh,
people who need people who can
yeah.
write.
Hmm.
Just be open to the possibilities of how it might turn out for you. And who is it? There is somebody who was a writer or and was unknown, and then they became known.
Oh.
I can't think of who it is that I'm thinking of, but
It is. Is it Dean Koontz? Was it him, or was he a ghostwriter first? I'm not sure. Okay.
I'm not sure, but be
Okay.
open to the possibilities because it may be like a stepping stone for you. And
Uh-huh.
um, yeah, be
Okay.
flexible. Be flexible in what comes from it.
All right. Um, there's a couple of things I'm going to tell you from a non-spiritual place because I am a writing teacher. Um, it's hard to be a writer, and right now we have this thing called Chat GPT, which is going to sort of take over a lot of different writing, editing types of things that will be going on. But if you love what you're doing and you enjoy doing it, and you're not trying to make money at it, then you could do really, really well. I would say that if you found a niche like spiritual writing, that there could be places for that as well. I'm here saying that um, you have to be really stubborn and bullish. You have to be, set up a time to sit and do it. And it's demanding. It's very demanding. And it takes a while to seal a deal. You can self-publish, which is really good, though. But it looks like it's in your DNA, Maeve. So you have you come from a background or a propensity to write. It's just finding the right place to do it. So
I'm
yeah.
hearing you're a very good wordsmith, which
Yes.
is
Yeah.
it's a natural talent. And
Uh-huh.
definitely put out your own work, put out your own blogs, put out your own publish
Yeah.
yourself, and don't wait for that. And while you're pursuing the career or the paid for gigs, you know.
Uh-huh. Yep. Absolutely. Good luck, Maeve. If you want to do it, you should. Mark's here. Hi, Mark.
Hey,
He has a
Mark's gonna
question. He has
he's
a
gonna be
question.
on my he's gonna be on my channel at 3 o'clock today.
Oh, he's so wonderful. I love Mark. He's brother from another mother. um, so he wants to know if we think Wednesday evenings are the best time for a new show.
Oh, lovely. How sweet, Mark.
We know, Mark.
Let's check with the pendulum.
Wednesdays are kind of good because they're like hump day. And all of us are kind of happy it's Wednesday and we're on the downslide.
So my pendulum went around in a circle and then it went to a yes. So it may be a little bit of a bumpy start, but as soon as you get your everybody knows that that's your time slot, then it's going to really take off for you, Mark. I think that's beautiful, beautiful. But it
Yes.
did go a little wonky, and then it went, and then it said yes. So
Oh, I got the piggy bank. I think that's interesting. You know, I'm going to say that it's telling me you can take it to the bank. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And so, yeah, I'd pursue it. Like Jean said, it might take a few weeks or whatever for people to get used to it. But, if they sign up for you, they love you anyway. They'll come in and be there with you and they can, get the notices. I get male energy, definitely. So, yes, for you. And then I get a panda. And this is what you are, Mark. You are absolutely have gentle strength. That's what you bring to all of us is gentle strength. So how could we not love it? Honestly, it says that this will nourish others and that this will bring what you do to all of us. So
we've all
I,
been wanting more from you, Mark. We're just waiting for
yes,
you.
Yeah. We can't push you along. You have to do it yourself. But yeah, I think it'll be great, Mark. And if everybody doesn't know who Mark is, he is Spirit Whisperer is his name. He's usually on some of my Thursday shows with the mediums. He also channels Pan and Dwell Cool, and he's just fab. And he's a whisperer, animal whisperer. Yeah. So good luck,
Yes.
Mark. I think it will
Very,
work out for you,
very
dear.
entertaining and very, very well connected and an amazing reader for sure.
Yep, absolutely.
And please go over and subscribe if you haven't yet.
Yep. Okay, a couple of notices. Happy birthday to Andrea Galvin and happy birthday, Bora Bora, coming up. There you
Happy
go.
birthday, ladies. How
Yes,
lovely.
I know. Got a lot of February birthdays, it seems. I'd also like to bring up love and send love to ex-President Jimmy Carter, who is now in hospice care at home. And I thought he was 95 and he's 98. Not that 3 years is a big
He's
difference.
98?
He's 98 years old, and he's the oldest living president in history. Yes.
Wow.
And you know, he was just doing Habitat for Humanity into his 90s. So if everybody can just send lots of love and light to Jimmy and his family. And I just read Lisa Foster's father grew up with Jimmy Carter and knew Jimmy Carter. They were friends. So isn't that cool? That's a cool tidbit. Yeah.
That is really
Anyway.
cool.
Lots of love. Lots of love. All right. Let's see. Who hasn't had a reading in a little while? How about Warrior Girl? Just a message from guides, please.
You're welcome, Warrior Girl. I love your new icon. That rose is just so,
I know, it's
so
gorgeous.
beautiful. So beautiful. The contrast in it is so beautiful, and the way that the contrast it it makes it more beautiful. So this is they're showing me this contrast in our lives, that if everything was just good all the time, we really wouldn't know the difference. We would just, kind of be bored and flat. But because there's contrast in our lives, that we can see and feel the difference and appreciate the high points.
Wow. So beautiful.
They're saying that you wear your heart on your sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
They say that you've fought and won many battles.
Wow.
And they're saying that you are now protected and honored, and you are no longer required to do the fighting, the what is it, crusading, that you are the one who will be honored and allow the others to take the responsibility off of your back. That your time is very much appreciated for all of your efforts, all of your triumphs are very. They're just your spirit guides are like hailing you and allowing you the. It's almost like a graduation or an honoring and a moving to the wisdom circle and out of the ring, and you're now going to be looked upon as an advisor, the wise advisor. And because you've been there and done that and gotten through the battle.
Beautiful.
All the best to you, Warrior Girl.
So Warrior Girl does have her own channel, and she puts up various pre-taped information. And so, yes, her vibration is very high. She gives us very good messages. And this is saying you're keeping your vibration high by the materials that you're sharing with us. And just keep going, girl, that we know you're a warrior. And, a lot of good things will start to surface, that you will show more of your gifts. Remain open to them. Look at the colors. This like it looks to me like almost like a mind lighting up in different areas. It's just gorgeous. And the most important part, you have great integrity, and you whatever it is that you share is not biased in any way. It's completely honest, and it is aligned with the integrity that you have in this community. So they're recognizing that and they're loving it. So thank you very much, dear. So when I pulled Mark, remember I pulled the panda? Well, Mark is like, yeah, pan dash da.
Oh.
And then I'm thinking to myself, or it could be panda. Oh, well, that's funny. Thanks for bringing that up, Mark. Thank you, Warrior Girl. Thank you for the question. All right, let's see. Going to go back to the beginning. Let's see. Kim is wondering if we can get a message from her father, George.
Sure, Kim. Thanks for your question.
Mm-hmm.
So, George is very charismatic, and he loves the finer things in life, and he loves like a really good Italian restaurant and Italian wine. He's showing me that he was able to enjoy his life and get a taste of the finer things. He said, but nothing was more important than family. Having family around the table, having family with the holidays, and not only the holidays, but almost any excuse like birthdays and engagements and anniversaries and things, that there was always a celebration around the family. And this raised his spirits and really sort of made his heart chakra grow, and he really loved the family being around. He's letting you know that he's proud of you, that he's always around you. I'm not sure if your mom is in is or there's a female spirit with him. I'm not sure if it's a sister or a spouse, but he's saying he's here with other family members, and we're all supporting you. And he says that he's available for you whenever you need him, just to call on him. He seemed like a really kind and a very sweet man. Somebody who was soft-spoken and a little quiet, but very kind. And he's just very loved by a lot of people in the community as well. Very well known too. I don't know how he was well known, whether he had a business or just there's a lot of people that admired him. And he said he was very fortunate in life and was very proud of the family. He had much pride. So let me know if that makes sense to you, Kim.
Absolutely. I got two very interesting cards. Well, actually, three very interesting cards here. The first two work together really well. He's saying your crown chakra is opening up. You're starting to pour some information into this higher self, and that it's very active. And it's your last chakra, so to speak. And then you kind of, this is your connection to spirit. He says, look at this. There's the crown chakra again. Your awareness is coming. It's coming to you. And he said, this is great because now you have the time and the energy to do this. I'm watching you and I'm seeing this growth in you, and it's fabulous. And he says it's going to be a triumphant success for you. You look at the sword. It's like, there you go. You're gonna be able to march off into the world with new knowledge and maybe use it for something out in the real world or just for yourself. But this crown chakra, and then a picture of someone's crown chakra lighting up, just blew me away when I first pulled out the cards. So I'd say you're doing the right thing. You're in the right lane, Kim. So thank you so much, hon. Wow. All right. So let's see. Kiba, cousin Tommy, the son of Uncle Buster.
Okay, let me see what cousin Tommy has to say. So cousin Tommy is stepping forward, and he is showing me that his time in this world was not as long as he had expected, and he said, "Don't miss any opportunities." He said, "Make sure you make the most of each and every day. Um, pursue your interests, pursue your ideas,
Hmm.
and not to wait and let the day go by. He wants you to step up and make the most of each and every day." He said, "You are so lucky to be here on this earth,
Hmm.
experiencing this world at this time. It's so very important." He
Yeah.
wants you to, I'm not sure what it is that you have that you're interested in, that you may want to do. He's just saying that if there is, make sure you take action on your desires, on your goals. He wants you to take action on your goals. And he's saying that do it for him, if not for yourself, because he no longer has the opportunity. He said it's a very magical, wonderful opportunity to be in this world.
Oh, how beautiful. Let me see, Kiba. Oh. He says you have the ability to create miracles, Kiba. He said expect the wondrous to emerge. Be open to that wonder. And don't say that what could never happen. Make sure you stay open to the possibility. We all need to do that actually. But stay open to the possibility because you have fellow travelers who are your support all around you. And you have that here in this community. I do really consider this to be the closest community that I have. I have a community around me and so on and so forth, but it's here that I feel that, and my favorite thing that I put on Facebook was a post that someone had. I said, I'm sharing this one. I just have a group of badass friends that I've never met, but we're all we're all badasses and we all help each other out. So there you go, Kiva. There you go, dear. I send you lots and lots of love from your cousin. There you go. All right. Um, so I have Bright Smiles, who I don't know that we've ever read for. If we did, it's been a while. Oh, that looks like my little dog.
I
Is it
know it does.
It does. It looks like my little dog. Is that a Shih Tzu, Bright Smiles? I think it is. So you'd like to know you're at a crossroads? Yep. We have definite messages that can help for that, I hope. Yeah.
This is your choice point and your point of the most power. The power lies in your hands. Whenever we're faced with a choice to make, this is when we have the power to manifest what we desire. So, and they often say that to make a decision based on the uh, based on the situation that is at hand at this moment now. This is the best way for you to make this decision is with the information that you have now and the way that the situation is laid out for you right now. Not to base a decision on what you might think 5 years from now, or base a decision on what had happened 5 years in the past. The information that you have now, the feeling that you feel now, is the best way to make this decision. Um, and the power is in your hands to manifest and do what you want, what you would like to see in your life, to manifest your what the outcome in your life.
Wow. All right, let's see what I find out here for you. I agree with number one. I agree with Jean. And whatever decision you have to make at this crossroads is the right decision for you. Don't. There are no mistakes. There just aren't. It's like, you think long and hard about it. You make your decision. Don't look back and say I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Just be strong in your decision making process, because it is your destiny. So they're telling you it is your destiny to be at this crossroads. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's like there you are multiplied. And, and I love that she's got her hands on her heart, sort of on her heart. So just take a few minutes to think about where you're wanting to go with that. Speak your truth. It may not make everybody happy. It doesn't matter. The only person you have to make happy is yourself. We tend to do things for other people and then not be happy. Walk your talk and use your intuition. Your intuition is there for a reason. A lot of people, when they're at a crossroads and they have a decision to make, I always suggest that they write down the good and the bad for the two decisions if they can't do it otherwise. And you usually will really spread out your thoughts and ideas for both options. And one is always going to be stronger. And I would say pick that option.
Yeah,
So,
you'll gain clarity.
yeah.
And while Allie
Yes.
was showing me that destiny card, I was also seeing that this is your opportunity to believe in yourself.
Hey.
That the universe will give us opportunities. If we have not very strong belief in ourselves, they'll give
Mhm.
us opportunities to practice this. And this is
Yeah,
your opportunity to believe in yourself.
there you go. Thank you,
Yeah,
Bright Smiles. Yeah,
the best to you.
yes, definitely. Thank you for your question. All right, here we go. Are you good at pregnancy?
Oh my gosh.
She doesn't know if she isn't pregnant right now, but she's wondering if there are any more kids in her life. And I think that she's been taking a poll. So let's see. Let's see what we think. What comes up for us.
Wow, that's so exciting, Mama Bear.
So I saw this video clip the other day, and the mother was revealing to her two young boys, one's like 7 and one's like 5, I think, that she's going to have a baby. And the little boy is, oh, that's so wonderful, Mommy, I'm so excited for you. And the older one looks at her and says, when did you guys have sex?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know how you can explain that one, but that was so funny to me, that the little kid.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
God. Ah.
So I'm looking at the percentage of the possibilities, and they're saying the chances are better than half. And it it's it's important, or they're saying that it'll happen if you least expect it. So I do see sort of if you that there your expectations of when and how um, may not pan out the way that you expect, but I see the chances of the percentages leaning towards the better half rather than not. So that's as close as I can get.
Okay, that's pretty close. Um, Willow says she sees 3 kids, but one's waiting on the other side, but it could be another child or a miscarriage. So, that's always the case. What I have here is you got the hamburger, you're feeling unsatisfied. You wouldn't be asking the question, I don't think, if you didn't want children, because I sense that if we don't want them, we're not thinking about having them. So there's a feeling that you have that I'm just not satisfied. There must be something more than this, or there must be something waiting out there. There is a transformation, it says, and you can expect some changes and new beginnings. It's very interesting that people also, the birth of a new thing can come up as a child. And so I'm not saying that is going to happen, but I could see that could be potential as well. And finally, it says, yep, it's tempting. Is the apple. It's very, very tempting. And risk and reward comes if you're interested in it. My admonition is if you're asking, you might want it. You probably want it. I don't know if your husband wants it. My older brother wasn't very happy when his wife got pregnant with their daughter, because she had an IUD. That was way back in the 70s. But you want to have somebody on board with you. You don't want to have to raise that child later on and not have somebody on board. But I don't know. Looks like if you want one, you got one. Yeah.
Allow the universe to take take the divine timing out of your hands. If
Yeah. There you go.
It's the focus and the expectation and the disappointment if it doesn't happen this time, if it doesn't happen next time. That's the drudgery of it. If you just allow divine timing to happen, if it happens,
Yep. Very hard to know, but yeah, let it flow. G. Covington wonders if she could have a reading from her ET guide, Fraught, or Froat. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's okay. Frot. All right.
Very nice, G. Covington.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Why are you asking her? I've been talking to you." He says, "We've discussed this. We've talked about this." He says, "I speak to you when you're dreaming, when you are sleeping," is what he says. He says, "We have conversations." He says, "I am your compadre. I am your just an equal."
Mm-hmm. Wow.
To help with navigation. He's showing me a fly, an insect. I'm not sure if he's an insect, but he's making me say fly.
Oh.
I mean, I should say insectoid. I don't want to offend anybody.
Insectoid? Is that what you said?
That's what they're called. Okay. And he's just letting you know that he's helping you with navigation and that you are very important here on this earth, in this world, to help navigate. He just keeps saying navigate, and he wants to reassure you that you are in communication with him, whether you remember it when you wake up or not, that he is helping you.
I get rejuvenation. Yeah, so it is. It's when you rest and get rest and rejuvenated, you will remember more of the messages that will be coming in, because it could be that they come in earlier in the evening, and we don't tend to remember those dreams as much as the ones just before we wake up. He said, "Please have faith. I'm always there," and that's why when I pulled this in, Gina just said, "Why are you asking her?" It's like, And he said, keep me in your prayers, keep me in your mind. I'm always available for you. So there you go.
So if I can just clarify, the what he said was he meets with you when your body is asleep and your consciousness leaves your body and goes and meets with him for training and education and things like this. So I don't think it's in the human consciousness of a dream. I think it's when your consciousness leaves your human body and goes and to an etheric place and just interact and communicate with them.
Yep, I agree. I would be remiss not to wish Craig Dixon a happy birthday on the 24th. I believe he is at a milestone birthday, if I am correct. And
29
so,
again?
yes, again.
Craig,
And he's
I
going to
didn't
see.
know.
I know. I wish him well on his trip to see Clara's resting place. So,
He has
all
such a
right, so
sunny
we got.
disposition, doesn't he?
I
Whenever
know
you
he
see
does.
Craig,
Isn't he great?
you like
Yeah,
he's so lovely to everybody. And I
he is.
suspect he's the one who sent the roses to Linda G. What do you think? And I'm a
Oh,
psychic.
he could be. He could be. You never know.
Yep, the mysterious roses.
Where is
Something he
this?
would do anyway.
Yeah. So we've got N. Smith Art, and she's she, I'm not sure, from the UK. And first time, welcome. Thank you for coming, and we're so happy to have you in our group with us. Is there any advice, messages from the other side? Which energy is communicating? Okay. So you're open to ancestors, I guess, or spirit guides or angels or whatever comes through to communicate and just let you know what that is. I think that's what it means. Okay.
So I just, I'm not sure if you understand my process, but I just get some images first that I'd like to share with you and then allow that to develop. They're showing me a peanut, a natural peanut, a peanut with the outside shell. You know how the outside shell has all those like modeling kind of crevices in it, and the shape of the peanut and the organic and the smell of the nature and the earth and the very the soil like smell and that type of a smell, that the shape and the crevices. They're showing me the peanut shell, the outside of that hard peanut shell, and the crevices and the nooks and crannies sort of in that shell. And they're just letting you know that there are many facets. There are many facets to you, your spirituality, and the spirit world on the other side. And they're letting you know that this is something that they can communicate to you through your art. And I would assume that you're an artist, and whether you're a sculptor, they're showing me the crevices of the peanut. I hope that that's coming through if I'm trying to express what they're showing me. But it was very strong, and it wasn't about eating or consuming. It was about the shape, the organic shape, and the crevices in it, and the way that it's in the earth. I'm not sure if you work with natural materials, but they're saying that when you do create art, if you do create a natural or a creation, artistic creation, this comes from the divine source. Divine gives you the idea, and the divine can't do it without your participation. And with your participation, you share what the divine creation is. And they say that you work in tandem with them all the time.
Beautiful. Wow. Well, I get a light bulb. The light bulb is going off for you. I'm getting that you're getting good ideas, sudden realizations, and intuition with regard to your spirituality, and that you just need to call in your angels and guides, and whenever you need them, and say, "I'd like to. Can you teach? What can you teach me today? What do I need to look for today?" and be aware of the symbols and the signs that come to you and also through you in the art that you do. I agree. I'm also getting, somebody's handing you a rose from the other side, and it's everyday expression of love and affection. And they're pretty much just saying, we're all here for you too. We're here. We're sending you roses, which means love. And you just need to call on us as well. You just really actually need to think about us, because we're part of who you are. And so we will come to your assistance anytime. And finally, the last one I get is you have the angels with you. And the feather, anytime if you see feathers or if you see anything else that shows up more than once, they are reminding you that they are with you, and that you are currently in the ascension, and you have the presence of these angels to help you rise your vibrations up and grow. So, and Smith, looking good, looking really good, honestly. We don't have any names of anybody, but we do know all three ancestors, guides, and angels are working with you and are just not too far from your thought. Okay? So make sure
Beautiful.
that yeah. All right. Everybody, I'm sorry we're not going to be able to answer everybody's today. Oil painter Diana is starting a new adventure of teaching art. She wonders if it will take off. I believe she's doing a ephemera journaling or something like that in her hometown. And so we'll get a quick read on that, Diana, and see what that looks like. I know how wonderful you are. I'd come back. Yeah. Yep.
So I'm going to check with my pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say, will people come back?
Okay.
So again, my pendulum did a circle before it did a yes. And what I'm feeling is you may need a couple of tries to find the right quality of people. That people may misunderstand what the class will offer them, but it's almost like if 5 people come and then 3 people will come back and tell other people, and then you'll get 5 people to come back, and then you'll get more people. It's almost like it's not for everybody, but you'll read through it and the word will get out. So don't judge your success on the first go around or the first cycle of classes.
Okay. So her first one is Alice and the March Hare, March 12th in a person workshop. So that's cool. Look at this. Love begins. It says you're just beginning the outpouring of what you're going to be doing. So, just keep at it, and
Right.
you'll find the people that will come back or refer other people. And I see that happening. And there's a lot of light around it, Diana. You are a light anyway, but there's a lot of light, and you're going to be seeing foundational work done and achievements as well between yourself and what your goals are and what your students' goals and their foundational needs are. So I think that's pretty cool. All right. Jean, we're pretty close to an hour. Do you want to head out, or what do
I
you need
am
to
flexible, Allie. You
Okay.
are driving, and yeah, I can be flexible.
Okay. We'll do a couple
Yeah,
more then.
we did have a lot of announcements in the beginning, so.
We did. We did spend a lot of time yik-yakking a lot. All right. So here we go with Amy.
And that's Amy Chechka. I would love a message from my first husband, Philip. Wow, Amy. Let me see.
Yeah.
So I'm getting somebody who is a little on the slimmer side, maybe tall but not too tall, but somebody on the slimmer side, very youthful looking. I see him wearing hipsters with a wide brown belt. Not sure if this is something that he would wear, but he's saying that he loves you, that he fell in love with you and has stayed in love with you. He's always loved you and always will, that you are the love of his life. And he is head over heels, and you have his heart, and he hasn't missed a beat in anything in your life. He's always been with you, watched the ups and the downs in your life, and has tried to support you. I'm not sure if you have any children from him.
Okay, she said he was thin and died when he was 31. So, if you can answer the question, Amy, about whether or not you have children with him,
Well,
that
he's
would be
saying that
no
he's
children, no
okay.
children.
He's just saying that he is very passionately in love with you, that he loved the experience in this world of being having that true love, that first love, that puppy love, that wonderful experience together. He's saying it wasn't always easy to live with one another, and we worked out our differences. He's saying, but that's no different than any other couple in love. He just wants to reassure you that he is very passionate, and just
Wow.
he's just supporting you, wanting to let you know that he's supporting you.
That's
Yeah.
sweet. So I don't know, Amy, if he was a teacher, or you're a teacher, or he's becoming a teacher on the other side, because the next card I get is, it's been quite the journey for me over here, and I'm learning all kinds of new things, and I have healed really well. I'm healing, but it's a continual process of healing over here, but I'm just really enjoying where I am. Time is just nothing over here. You don't think about how long it's been. And he says, I've got more wisdom than I had in my my life, and when the time comes and I come back, I'll be coming back to learn more and do more. So that's what I get, Amy. Thank you, dear. Thank you for the question.
Thank you, Amy.
All right, we got Arlene, message from Mom Virginia. Whoops. Then it slipped into
I know,
text.
it's
Sorry.
easy to do. Hi, Arlene. Thanks for your question.
Okay.
So I am picking up on a female energy that seems to have lived a long life. And she seems to, she's showing me as like a gray hair and sort of, you know how when you, I don't know, she just seemed to be older in age is what she's presenting to me. Um, and she just wants to let you know that she is so grateful. She is really sending you love. She is really sending you a lot of gratitude for the care that you gave her and showed her. Um, she is understanding that it was difficult at the end, towards the end with the care. It was frustrating. It was difficult. I'm not sure if she had dementia or was not quite herself. And she's just saying that she's sorry about the difficulty towards the end of life. She is saying that you are a wonderful, beautiful daughter, and that you're more than anything that she could have asked for. And she said that she really enjoyed watching you grow and still watches you from the other side. She's very, very sweet, and What is your message? She's saying that she hasn't left you. She's saying that she does send you these quiet little signs, these quiet little subtle signs that remind you of her. Something that comes up. I'm not sure if she knitted or she did something with her hands that when you see this, it reminds you of mom, or, when you see things that remind you of mom. She said she gives you a gentle little nudges as signs.
Wow. That's
She's saying
awesome.
she loves you and she does watch over you.
So, Arlene, a couple of things. She says, whenever you're at an impasse and you can't figure out what to do next, she wants you to reflect and redirect your energy. And, it's a beautiful outside scene, not too different from what you're sitting on but she says healing energy can flow through you. You are a healer, and I can also help you if you just call on me and your angels to help you get that flow going so that you can make those decisions. And don't give up, because sometimes breaking through is hard, but a breakthrough is at hand for you. You just have to take the time to quiet yourself down a little bit and to look for the messages, because it's there and it's ready for you. Thank you so much, Arlene. All right. Let's see what we got here. I highlighted Lisa's. So, do I need to meditate or do yoga to increase my spirit connections?
I don't think there's a need, but it doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt. Yeah.
It will
You need
only
to do anything that
enhance.
will uplift the vibration. Yeah. Yep. I would say there's really, really wonderful guided meditations that are on YouTube. If you can listen to them while you're laying down on the couch or on the bed, and see if that will help. But that, Jean's right. It isn't like you have to, but it helps. It moves things along. Yep,
And be
absolutely.
open to like Ali said, it could be a guided meditation, it could be a walking meditation, it could be chair yoga, it could be, there's so many different variations. So just keep an open mind to the
Yeah, yeah.
variations. Yeah.
Sometimes I think, oh, this isn't going to really do anything, and I'm flabbergasted because it really opens everything up and makes it all possible. So, yeah, we can't doubt it. We got to just believe in it.
Give it a
So,
try.
give it a try. All right, so we got three. Let's do these three, and then we'll go along. These people have been waiting a while. Hypnicity, message from guides. So the last three are pretty much messages from guides. Okay.
This is another one where they're saying, "Why are you asking her?" They're asking, they're saying that they want you to step up your communication, your practice, your connection, and to listen for their words, for their direction, for them to drop in that intuition. They want you to practice this and to sit and ask a question and sit and wait for the answer each and every day, and then you'll develop a stronger muscle of listening and quieting the mind. And what this is also called sitting in the power. And they want you to not get serious, but maybe develop a practice that honors what your goals are.
I like that. You got three people you're working with, Nalani. There's three people involved in, maybe it's three guides. I don't know. Three comes up, and it says here that there are external factors that might be holding you back. Part of them might be that you're not believing the message, or you're not getting the total message. But I'm feeling like these three people, or these three spirits, are going to be helping you along. And I got the rose for you as well. So I'm guessing some of them are ancestral, or somebody that loves you on the other side. And it says, takes a step-by-step approach to your action. And it says, these are the first, you're on the first steps to success. So yes, and I agree with Jean. And it is hard. It's like I was told the same thing. I was told way back when, well, you have a gift. You could do this, you could do that. And I'm like waiting for it to come. And it didn't. And I thought, oh, those people couldn't be right, you know. So I kind of blocked it up a little bit. Anyway, thanks, Nalani. All right, we have Mary Ellen also from her spirit team. Hi, baby. Cuckoo girl. Yeah.
She knows when the hour's up, Allie.
She does. It's amazing. Want to come up here with me?
So, Mary Ellen, what they're presenting to me is there's a little bit of emotion in your heart, in your chest, and in your throat, and they just want you to be kind to yourself. That there are some heavy duty type of either responsibilities or emotions that you're working through, and that you're doing a beautiful job, and they just want you to be kind to yourself. You're very empathic and highly sensitive, and they want you to take care of this highly empathic sensitive part of you, and to give yourself a break. I feel your emotion in your chest. I feel like a little bit of, you know how you get a little bit of a lump in your throat or a little bit of a shaky voice when you are emotional. And I'm just feeling this, and they just want you to take care of yourself and to ride through the emotional part. They want you to make sure that you edit anything that's a trigger for you, and try and focus on what brings you joy. And they're saying almost like when you're potting a plant or something, then really just look at the plant, feel the dirt, talk to the plant, like be present in these things, and not kind of worry about the situations before or the situations after. Just try and stay in the now, and take care of your very sensitive emotions.
Wow. Okay, I got a totally different type of message, but it was very interesting. It has to do with your root chakra, which, as you well know, is at the base of your spine. It has a lot to do with our sexuality and also anger, but all there are other things. It's the color red, but it all. You have had a spiritual union. You have a spiritual union with your partner, whoever your partner is. That was meant to be, and obviously from the red. And it says your team says, hold on to those memories of love. If they subside over a period of time, and this is a good message for me, honestly, that you need to hold on to what it was that brought you together in the first place, and that you have to carry those memories in your heart and realize just how special your connection was with this particular person. So thank you so much, dear. Yeah.
It's so true. I often bring through messages from people's spirit guides that apply to me as well. So we are here with you. We are not the experts. We are just part of the community. This is a circle. There is no head of the table. Just because
That's right.
our faces are on this YouTube does not mean we are any
Yeah.
smarter or more
Any
experienced
smarter
than
than,
you
yeah,
are.
that's
Nope.
that's right. That's
We are
right. I
all
can
here
learn from
together.
you.
Hmm.
Yep, that's right. We can learn from you. So let's just see, JR, what I don't know if we can do 3 months, but we'll see what's coming up and what's around you right now, at least. How about that? And
So I feel as though you have something incubating, something in the works, whether it's an idea or a thought or a project.
mm,
There is something incubating, and it's almost like you made an investment, which I don't talk about money at all, but it's almost like you made an investment and you want to see how it's going to pan out. Whatever this investment of time, investment of emotion, investment in relationship, investment in a hobby, whatever this investment is, you are wondering how it's going to pan out. And they're saying what you place your attention to will grow. So make sure you place your attention in onto things that are you're blissful about, that will is for the greater good for all, the greatest good for all.
Hmm.
They're saying that this attention and intention is very honorable and is for the greater. They're just saying that you have an investment, you have something incubating, and as long as you are open to allowing it to benefit for everyone. I'm not sure why they keep saying that, but maybe you will.
All right.
Interesting.
The first card I got was the saucer. And when I get it, it's gossip. There's somebody, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. People love to spread fake news.
What does the saucer mean, Allie? What does it say
Well,
on
it
there?
means gossip and rumors and insincere friends and interference.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and your secrets aren't safe. So if you're going to be doing a new thing, like Jean said, an investment, it could be an investment in something new. Don't broadcast it. That I would say that, because a lot of people like to poo-poo any ideas we have or take them, one or the other. So be careful. I've been burned before. But, you might be tempted to. There's a temptation apple again. And I get here, that you have risk and reward in whatever it is that you're going to be working on. But if you keep it quiet, don't be tempted to talk about it just yet until it starts working out for you. And it says to cut out distractions. Don't let anybody try to talk you into anything.
Focus on
Yeah,
the
focus
blissful
on that.
part.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hope that resonates with you, JR. I'm going to say that the only one I had not read for this morning was Marcia. So we'll get a quick message from William, because Marcia's still here and she's very active in the chat. So thank you, Marcia, for waiting on this.
Yeah,
question.
thank you, Marcia. And as long as Caramel's okay for another 5 minutes.
Caramel's okay. She's on Mommy's lap. So we're
her godfather, William. He's saying that you made his job easy. He said that, excuse me. He said that he watched you grow. He watched you flourish. He watched you take make all the choices, and he just felt like it was an honor to be your godfather, and that you made it easy for him, and he was just there to watch over you. Wow. He said, and he watched you, and he was amazed by you. And again, he's just saying it was an honor to be your godfather.
Oh, that's so sweet. So I've got, it's interesting that these cards came up because he's your godfather, right? So he says, whenever you're feeling though everything isn't going for you, please have faith. Remember, I'm the one that's been behind you as a godfather to remind you to have the faith in something, even when it's shifting, because it can shift sometimes, things can shift. He says, I'm with you and I send you my love. Wow. Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful.
It is beautiful. Wow. So what time is your show with Mark, dear? Is 3 o'clock?
3 Eastern, 12 Pacific. Yes.
Oh, then you got to take a break because you have a show coming up. So everybody come on back to Jean's channel. Watch her with Tarot Stash, right?
No, it's Spirit Whisper today.
It's with Mark today.
Okay. Yeah, and Tarot Stash is on Friday. Okay. And then I'm with the ladies on Monday. With Wisdom Seeker Joan, and that I don't know if Terry's going to make it. She's probably just going to come and hang out and MC for us because she's going to be.
She's tired. You're going to be tired, definitely.
She's going to be tired. I know. Yeah. I know.
Thanks for spending time with Jean and I today. We love you, and we'll see you again. Have a good week.
Thanks, everybody.
Rest of the weekend. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Nally. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jean.